How globalization will change after 2030. Globalization has defined the modern world by connecting economies, cultures, and technologies across borders. However, the model of globalization that dominated the late 20th and early 21st centuries is undergoing a profound transformation. After 2030, globalization is not expected to disappear, but it will evolve into a more complex, regionalized, and technology-driven system shaped by geopolitics, climate concerns, and digital innovation. From hyperglobalization to strategic globalization. For decades, globalization focused on efficiency, cost reduction, and global supply chains. After 2030, this hyperglobalization is likely to give way to strategic globalization. Nations will prioritize resilience over speed and cost, reshaping trade relationships to reduce dependence on single countries or regions. Governments and corporations will diversify supply chains, bringing some production closer to home through nearshoring and friendshoring. This shift will not end global trade but will create a more balanced and risk-aware global economy. Rise of regional economic blocs. Globalization after 2030 will be increasingly regional. Economic blocs such as Asia-Pacific, Europe, North America, and parts of Africa will strengthen internal trade while maintaining selective global connections. Regional trade agreements, shared infrastructure, and coordinated regulations will play a larger role than purely global institutions. This regional focus will help countries respond more quickly to crises such as pandemics, conflicts, or financial shocks, while still benefiting from international cooperation. Digital globalization takes center stage. While physical trade may slow or restructure, digital globalization will accelerate. Cross-border data flows, digital services, remote work, e-commerce, and virtual collaboration will expand rapidly. Companies will increasingly operate globally without needing a large physical presence in multiple countries. Technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, cloud computing, and the metaverse will redefine how value is created and exchanged. Digital platforms will enable small businesses and individuals to participate in the global economy more easily than ever before. Changing labor and talent mobility. After 2030, globalization will reshape labor markets. Instead of large-scale physical migration, there will be a rise in virtual mobility. Skilled professionals will work for global companies remotely, creating a truly international digital workforce. This trend will increase competition for talent while also offering opportunities for developing countries to access global jobs without mass migration. At the same time, governments will need new labor laws and social protections suited to a borderless digital economy. Sustainability and green globalization. Climate change will significantly influence the future of globalization. Environmental standards, carbon taxes, and green trade policies will shape how countries and companies interact. Sustainable supply chains, renewable energy cooperation, and climate-friendly technologies will become central to global trade. After 2030, countries that invest in green innovation and sustainability will gain a competitive advantage, leading to a form of green globalization focused on long-term planetary health rather than short-term profits. Geopolitics and multipolar power structures. The global order after 2030 will be more multipolar, with power distributed among several major regions rather than dominated by a single superpower. This shift will affect trade rules, technology standards, and diplomatic relations. Geopolitical tensions may fragment globalization into competing systems, but they will also encourage new alliances and cooperation frameworks. Managing this balance between competition and collaboration will be a defining challenge of the post-2030 world. Cultural exchange in a connected world. Globalization will continue to influence culture, but in a more diverse and decentralized way. Digital platforms will amplify local voices, traditions, and creative industries, allowing cultures to interact without losing their identity. Rather than cultural homogenization, the future may bring greater cultural hybridity, where global exposure strengthens local uniqueness. Conclusion. After 2030, globalization will not end, it will transform. The future of globalization will be more strategic, regional, digital, and sustainable. It will emphasize resilience over efficiency, cooperation over dependency, and innovation over exploitation. As the world adapts to technological change, environmental pressures, and shifting power dynamics, globalization will remain a powerful force reshaped to meet the realities of a new era.